want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. I was adjusting the volume. Hello. I am streaming Minecraft today and maybe some Dead by Daylight. We might be doing a little bit of both. We'll see. I don't want to spend too much time on Minecraft. We're supposed to do the end today on the server. I don't see it happening. One person can't make it because he has personal life stuff going on. Lucky might be asleep. And the other person probably working and not really paying attention. So what'll probably happen is it'll get rescheduled. I'll probably start off with Minecraft and then do some killer in Dead by Daylight, so that we can start working on the killer side version of the Blood Moon event. So that way we have a little mixture of everything. I'm also super excited, you guys, once we hop into Minecraft to show you what I've been working on for the past couple weeks. Because the last time I streamed, I believe, was March, so like a month almost. You guys just haven't seen what I've been doing. So why not show you what we've been doing? Also, we got Stardew Valley music going. I record all my playthroughs, hence why there's a recording up top. I'm gonna sleep first. But let's do this. So we finished the tower and we finished the roof. Quite nice. We have like, it's not finished. Like, we still have to go through and decorate it. But otherwise, it's finished. And then we have this. Don't mind the presents. Bank left me those, and Hannah lives next to me now. But this wasn't here when the last time I streamed. It might have been, but I was just starting the works. We dug down all the way down here, and it's farms. All of this is farms. Yes, we have our iron golems because we get slimes that spawn down here. But farms. I'm working on this layer. Because we finished with the farms almost. We plan on putting pumpkin, watermelon, sugarcane. We have 2 different berries and cactus. Here's where the cocoa beans are, and we have villagers. We're starting on villager stuff. I started this yesterday. I started working on villagers. We access it through this cave. It took me, as you can see, I have to go destroy the way I got them here. But we're getting somewhere. We're almost done with this project, as in we're getting like everything that we want in here. And then once we have everything in here, we're gonna enclose this with a giant dome in the middle with glass. And once we get it enclosed, it'll be pretty cool. Because then after I get this enclosed and like just centered off, I have to like light up this area, because this area is only lit up a little bit, not as much as I would like it to be. I also have to fix this and make this look kind of nicer. But once this gets domed off, we get to work on the walls and the ceilings for this giant build, which is the main goal. Because as you can see, we kind of don't have much. This won't be here. It'll be covered with logs. As you can see, I'm going with like spruce. The only reason I have this is because this is where I'm going to be putting villagers. There should be a zombie. His name's Bob. This isn't all the slots. We're missing a few slots. We're probably going to continue going that way because this is 32. And these are just all going to be librarians. We have to go another 32 so we can get some more things other than just librarians. But yeah, so what we're going to start off with, probably finishing up what we were doing. And finish this up. And also there's going to be animals down here too. I'm super excited to see where this goes. Because I would like to get this all kind of just sectioned out, figured out. And then decorating's gonna be the fun part. As you can see, I've added the doors everywhere. But yes, we have worked on a lot. I believe there is roughly almost 20 hours. Like, we almost worked on this for like a full day's worth of time. No, not like just decorating and like digging out the hole, I believe. Like, decorating is like a whole just different thing. Like, this is just decorating kind of the hole. The hole, I believe, took almost majority of the time. Lucky helped a little bit. Bank came and stopped by. As you guys know, they're building their own hole over on by spawn, but I started another one and they're like, this is just as big as ours at spawn, and like I did most of it by myself, and I've like continued to dig out the sides to like fill things with. It's taken a lot of time. And the only reason I have enchantments without villagers is because Lucky made me some, and Bank had he has an enchantment shop at spawn. So that being the main thing. But I've worked very hard on this. Very hard. I would work between classes to work on this. So like a lot of work and time and effort has gone into this. And like the sheep, like the farms of the animals, will just be like automatic farms. So we'll have a sheep farm that automatically wools them. We'll have a cow farm that cooks not only the meat, but also we get the leather from it. And then just the chicken eggs. I'm thinking about maybe making it into both, or making two different ones. We'll see how that goes. But I'm also doing like sugarcane and cactus. We're getting everything here. Like these farms here are gonna be smaller than like, because I'm also in charge of building the sugarcane farm at spawn. So the sugarcane farm here is obviously gonna be smaller. The melon and pumpkin farm, it'll be okay. I'm probably gonna do an even mixture of both, and maybe try to do a little more pumpkin. But I spend a lot of time here. And so I'm really excited to hopefully start adventuring again and making bigger builds and like building around this area. Because this entire area is kind of medieval themed, and how I'm gonna do it is everything's based off of this. There'll be different ways on how to access this. I'm thinking about making a secret entrance from my base into this base, because I also need to work on a storage room for my base so I can actually have a way more organized storage. I also need to work on an iron farm. So once I get all that stuff, there's still a lot to be done. We still have many farms we need to build. Like, I've worked on the mob farm. Banks also upgraded the mob farm. There's a skelly farm. I plan on making a zombie one. There's been a lot of work that's gone into this. Oh, wait. Hey. So it's gonna take a while, and I'm excited about it. I'm most excited to see the end product. Well, that's the most exciting part, is definitely going to be the end product of this project. I want to see, well, not only this project, but this world. I want to see where everyone's at towards. Some of us do play more than others. Hello, Buster. It's been a minute. Yes, so this mod pack I created myself. It's one that we're using. There will probably be different upgrades. I'm working on the next one for whenever we do a season 2. which will take a little time. But it's fun. It's tailored to builders, but also a little some adventuring in there for the adventurers. There's some mods in here that aren't in that mod pack, so I'm thinking about uploading whatever I have in here to that one so that everyone can have what we have. But it's been fun so far. We have both the bio mods, Biomes of Plenty, and Oh the Biomes You Go. It is a fabric mod pack. There is no create, no. We wanted to keep it like almost vanilla-esque. Yeah, it's fabric. Because it had all the mods that we were planning on adding. But it's 1.20.1 as well. But how are you doing, Buster? Been a hot minute. That's good. We'll go down here a bit more. For things to happen? Ooh, that's very ominous. I hope they are either good, and if they're bad, I am so sorry. I hope there is a solution. I don't know. I haven't talked. I left and don't really socialize with anyone from CJ's server. I don't talk with CJ. I don't... Like, every time Gamer comes in, I don't know. I know a few things, but that is not at my leisure to discuss. That is for him and how he deals with it. It is not by any means of what I know. I would assume okay. I know he's still doing like coffee stuff. Like I see him on Twitter every now and again, but I don't have the time. I don't interact with him much anymore. I have a new group that I hang out with. As things go on, I kind of maneuvered, and I do a lot more of other games, not just Minecraft now. Just as my content and as I changed, the people changed. I would hope that he's doing all right. I wish him the best, because there's absolutely nothing wrong between me and CJ. I just took my leave. I wasn't really interacting as often. It was my time to move on. Because I'm also twice as busy as I was those years ago. Which is like 3 or 2. I'm in college. I do content creating. I work. I keep up with all the friendships and relationships I have. I hope he's okay. I don't know when he's live. To my knowledge, a real long time ago, there was a lot of drama just pertaining to some people. And the best solution for me at that time was to leave. I don't, the motto I go by is I don't like drama. I hate it. It causes a lot of unnecessary stress. So I try to avoid it when I can. Obviously, you can't always avoid it. It's life. It's what happens. It's natural. But if I can, I try to avoid it, and I do try and stick it out. But with some of the drama that I knew was going on, it was best I didn't stick around. So I just didn't. Because there's a lot of drama I've been in before CJ, and just like it was for my better terms too. So I took my leave. Again, nothing against CJ, nothing against anyone there. Just there was some drama with some people. And it was a conflicting. I just wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, this is also like a really long time ago. Like I stopped like interacting with CJ a while ago. Like I don't remember when. But there was some drama, and so I just kind of wasn't around as much, and then I gave up being a mod. And then I have not since then have had the time to sit and watch other people stream. The people I hang out with constantly, I watch them stream. That's about it, because I've also had some medical stuff going on that I've had to figure out, and just a whole bunch of that stuff. But I just don't have the time to interact with a whole bunch of people like I did before. Because at that point in time, I was interacting with 20 people on average a day, like including within the people within that server, people without the server. I would be interacting and watching streams all the time. Now I just don't have that time, and I just hang around like the normal 4-5 people. Watch maybe 10 streamers. Like it was a huge cut, and that's what happens when like just life got busy for me. It was a sacrifice I had to make with how I wanted to go with life. Going to college, I need to focus on my studies so I can pass and get my degree. Because I'm a psychology and music major, so both of them are heavy intensive with my time. So it was a decision that I made, and maybe one day we might talk again. But we'll see. Because I also get burnt out from Minecraft very easily. So what we do with the server and what we have done is, in order to be on it, you have to be usually doing some sort of content. And that's just because it prevents burnout. I think this is the longest time I've played Minecraft. Like, I play other games as well, which also helps. Like, tomorrow I'm doing Stardew Valley. Yesterday I did Dead by Daylight. It's trying to keep up with just multiple games and maintaining my health, my mental health, my relationships. It's just time. There's only so much time in a day. Because I've also, with both my double majors, I've almost had to overload in credits, which means you're past the point of what's, like, usually humanly possible for someone to do and, like, keep up with. So, like, there's a recommended, like, class load you should take, because there's also, like, a recommended, this is how many hours you should spend on this class per week. And so, unless you can prove that you can do that many classes and credits at that time, they won't let you do it. So you have to, like, fix them. And I've been like point something away from overloading almost for the past couple semesters. So it's just I've been consumed with work, helping people, because also within my personal and real life stuff, there's been also a lot of drama that's been going on that takes my time. I also work at school, and I'm part of sorority at school. Just a lot of time. And with all this, it has actually taught me how to time manage better. So the reason why we also started to stream early is because WrestleMania. Those who don't know, I'm a wrestling fan. Well, that's tonight. It's something I've watched with my family for years, and I'm home, and so I want to try and watch it before it goes on. And so I also wanted to stream because I also wanted to stream and talk with you guys. So I know what to do. Alrighty. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope everything goes well for you as well. I don't know if I'm going to build the pumpkin and melon farm on here. I can absolutely do the sugar cane and cactus one, because the cactus one's really easy. The sugar cane one's really easy. The pumpkin and melon one I do know is a little time consuming. The berries will be able to get done. But that is the goal, is to get a lot of this done, because I would like to start decorating within the free time of this build. It would mean a lot to complete this build. And then also work on the villagers to get more enchantment books to further enchant my armor. And so once I get that done, hopefully it's a netherite and just exploring the nether so that we can get some things. And I'm not stuck in diamond. That is the main goal. Not be stuck in diamond. I'd be more than happy, but if we're gonna probably gonna postpone the end, I would love to go into the end with wait. Just so I am protected. A whole bunch of that stuff. Crazy on how tall this is. Because I believe it's 40 something blocks deep. Because each layer is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can do probably a 5th one. So about 45 blocks is what this entire build is. 45 deep. And each room is a 12 by 12. Therefore, over there where there's just columns, because villagers. But no, I know decorating this will take a little while. It won't take as long as, or not decorating, more so, putting the walls and ceiling up. That will take a little bit. Ooh, I love this song. And the main reason it's just gonna take a little longer is I have to open doors, go through doors. But it won't take as long as digging, everything out, and also just, like, you know, this thing, because, like, the floors are done. Floors, I know what they are. That isn't too bad. The floors are, we have a mod, I forget what it's called. I think it gets chipped. So we have chipped, because it adds a whole bunch of different selections, so it is layered brick diorite, which is almost as like calcite, because in my home I have the calcite, but calcite's really hard to find. I don't want to mine all the composites of calcite, so I haven't. So we switched to the diorite end, which is very easy to find. So diorite has come very much in handy with this build. And surprisingly, it does not look bad. Usually I don't use diorite. Oh, we have this side dug out, and with this side dug out, we will start putting up everything. The other thing about this build is it's going to take a lot of iron. And I'm already kind of low on iron due to the iron golems. Which is fine. Because we're going to need some hoppers. There we go. Okay. So I'm probably not going to put a floor into any of these yet until I know what, like, official I'm doing with each of them. But what I am going to go do, I'm going to go grab some dirt so I can get started on the blueberries. Because there's 2 different types of blueberries. Are you in here? Oh, me. Where are you? Iron Golem, where are you? One thing I hate about building up flame levels. I do this to my farms. Fine. Okay. Cool. Actually, for coal. Sure. Then go back to my base. Grab these. I need to make some slabs. I think I'll make them out of birch. The slabs are so that the bushes don't harm, by the way. Actually. I'll put the birch back over here. Cool. This is watermelon and pumpkin. This is right here. That works out just perfectly. Love that for me. And we're doing birch so it contrasts with the build line. So the build isn't just all one color. We got cactus, sugar cane. That's it. There we go. Perfect. Ah, perfect. That works out. Beautiful. I'll probably do cactus, sugar cane. Add it. Here. How rude of me. Okay. So with cactus, we need sand. We already need a lot of sand because we need to add all the glass for all of these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this that in there, that in there, organize it, all that out, that there, that out. We need a lot of sand. Eggs. Those can go. Okay. We're gonna go drop all this stuff off. But if you're curious, this is what the main hole looks like. They have reached bedrock. Or not bedrock, deep slate. I plan on helping furthermore with it, when I can. But obviously I have my own projects. Well, let's go get some sand. That's also not the one I wanted. You got this. Got a lot of sand to get. And I don't need sand for the sugarcane. The sugarcane, you can do dirt, and that's probably what I'll do. Because I have a surplus of dirt and not a lot of sand. There. There it is. This. I can't believe I need so much sand. And then whatever I don't use in sand for the cactus, I will put in my furnaces so we can smelt it into something into glass. I also can't work on any of the sheep stuff until we get silk touch, because we need grass blocks for the sheep to prosper, which is fine. Perfectly fine. What? About a couple minutes from what nuts. Yeah. I do not think we will be doing then today, which is fine. Just means we get more time with this. Then we'll probably do some killer and DVD once I get tired of this. so much sand. Which is the part that irritates me the most, is that I need so much of it. Back. My father. Oh. I did not. Don't know why those things. There we go. Glitched out. We'll go until the shovel is like halfway under ability. Oh, which is right now. Okay. I need that. I need these because I know for a fact I'm going to places. Cactus. We can worry about the water later. As in later, as in once I'm done. We're already prospering. That's exciting. The water is going to probably be on this level. I want the dropper to be here somewhere. Like the cactus to output into there. So I'm going to mark this as the water level with that. And the good thing with this is we can go as high as we want because we won't be building into the wall above us. Because it is on the other side of where the hole is, so won't have to worry, which is the entire point. Also gonna start marking where the cactus will be. So glass goes here, water's here, copper here. Well, actually, I want that to be there. And probably what we'll do is we'll put out here. Fine. That we can put there. Cool. Then we'll put this in. We are gonna go up another one once and like have like a lot of cactus. That's the plan. And this is for purposes of having dye. Well, come on in, Doom. You have a regeneration potion. Nice. I'm doing well. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Nice. That all sounds fun. What did you cook? Presuming dinner, but what did you cook for dinner? Ooh. Nice. I had bulgogi with broccoli, cabbage for my lunch. Mom made it a couple days before I came home. So I've been eating that since I've been home. Finally gone now. I ate it. I ate the rest of it. It's really good. I love bulgogi. Ooh, that sounds also like an interesting musical. Never heard of it. That's not what I want. Thank you. I believe this is where they go. Ooh, okay. I can only imagine. I know my school right now, my college, is doing Cinderella for our musical currently. I think that's where that goes. be so fun, guys. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I don't think I'm wrong. I actually think I am wrong. We'll test it out here in a minute. Pretty sure that's not where they go. I'm pretty sure they go another layer up. We'll have to start to practice for them and take a look. I think they are up one more. Not wrong. Might be. This does look pretty wrong. Oh no, not the Adland. Oh yeah, that's definitely wrong. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I see. Okay. I am wrong. Welcome back from the Adland. I believe it's here. Could be wrong. Ah, we also do in between. I'm just gonna do this to save my sanity. Okay. Okay. Go up another. I think. I think. This is true. This is true, Doom. This is very true. Hey, JD, how are you doing? I actually think I might be a little wrong. But it's okay. Hi, Marvel. Got regeneration as well. Nice. Making sure y'all are healthy. What are you catching? Question. I don't know. I think it could be as fast and as slow as you want it to be, Marvel. Just realized how wrong this is. Oh, actually, I think it's this. What we do. Hold on. I at least found her mistake. Ah. Yes. Okay. Fine. Figured out what was wrong. I might have an answer for you, JD. Ew, it's a bot. Daddy. Okay. Back to what I was doing. You probably won't get an answer, and here's why. It is probably going to protect whoever that is, even if you may know who that person is. They might not want to be known online. Like, yes, they may be small, but all that stuff's still like traceable on DMs. I don't know, and I don't think they would. And again, it's just they don't know you. Gotcha. I don't know. That's definitely like a situation. Okay. Gotcha. If that's what you want to do, ah, how do you manage that one? What did you do this time? Oh, gotcha. Wee. I feel pretty successful. Not gonna lie. Ah, this works out much better. I don't know. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm waiting for. The message of what did you do? Hello, welcome on in. Hey, Red. Ah, I know names. Okay. This works out so much better than what it was before. And then we have one more, so it means this would be the last one I do. Okay. Theoretically, I'm correct. So the mod pack, it is a mod pack that I created for a server me and a couple friends wanted to do. There's other people who are also on it. I'm just the only one playing right now. It is tailored to building, but has a few adventure-esque things. So like there's biomes aplenty. All the biomes you go. There's Croptopia. It's 1.20.1. For example, I like Croptopia a lot. Then we have the trees. So I build like these massive like farm areas, whether it's underground, above ground, in the water. Oh dear Lord. Gotcha. Now I understand. That's so probably don't ask, and the reason is she'll probably do the same thing again, but on a different platform. Ah, yeah, then I just wouldn't. It, yeah. I'm gonna test so that I can. I mean, social media is okay. I may stream, I may make content, but social media is I have my views and opinions on it. It can be used for both good and bad. I do a lot. It is. I'm on a couple PR teams. Social media do be a wacky place. I work on a few PR teams and stuff, so. Yep. At college, I work. I do public relations for both the sorority I'm in and for the wind ensemble at the college. We came out with merch recently, actually. I help with that stuff. I'm a psychology and music major. So, that tells you why I'm doing that stuff. It won't. I can promise you that. But, I do psychology and music. Anymore? Yes, they are, but a lot of people what they end up doing usually is they'll combine them and they'll do music therapy. 'Cause that is another career path I could do is with those two being my majors is You can do music therapy. I'm wanting to do just I can use both of them when I do this. I want to do just be a psychologist and maybe possibly teach private lessons for people. Because I play both percussion and the violin, so I'd probably be able to do both. What are you doing for your major? But ooh, nice. How about computer science? For those who don't know, I built my own PC and I just computer science made sense. But I didn't. Instead. Ah, gotcha. I don't like math. I don't like it. It's why I'm a psychology major. I like statistics, which is math, but I prefer statistics because we just let a computer do it for. Lovely. But what is it like doing computer science? Physics is easy. I took AP Physics when I was in high school. And I could do one. Cool. Ow. Not one. Sounds about right. I need to open this. I forgot one very important thing. Which is... these. That's fine. Yeah. Science and... yeah. Those fields are great, though, for, like, a lot of people. I wish I had the brain power to do something like that. I don't. Yeah. Like, a lot of brain. And I don't mind using my brain. I can use it. I just... Whew. If I don't know how to fix something, that's also like another thing is I just major stress if I don't know how to fix something. Yeah, like I want to learn code. Code seems very fun and it's something like I would like to do. And then you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. Ow. I feel like this needs to be lower by one. It does. Huh. Nice. Cool. So, I'll do that after I'm done laying this out then. Alright, thank you for the follow, and thank you
New
for stopping
follower
by.
alert.
Much appreciated. Alright, night, JD. Thank you also for stopping by. There we go. Cool. No, that's not what I wanted, but that's fine. Really hoping that these cactuses don't decide to start growing before I get the water in here. That's so sad. Cool. Now I just need to go ahead and smelt all this sand. Make it into glass. Yes. Success. Cool. That going. Need that. So I can make hoppers. This goes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some more, but that's fine. Lots of fun. We need how many more hoppers? 2? 3. 3 more hoppers. Okay. The areas glow quite quick, so we'll build those up, which is good. It does. Goes in there. And we're not going to be able to get the water quite yet until we get at least 1 layer of glass. Which is fine. Here. Cool. Actually, put more cactuses once they grow. Should be able to get water now. I'll grab a couple buckets. We will also need them for And then and then okay. Now we have 2 more right here. So we do need 1 more. And I'll push. Okay. One bucket of water. Get some more anyways, because I need them for sugarcane farm. Damn it. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Ah, there we go. There's no source water box. Oh. Should also be able to get more cactus anyways, so I'm just gonna also go to the desert and just collect a whole bunch of cactus. crafting time. I thought about a rabbit farm, but I don't know where the closest rabbits would be. And doesn't sound like it would take a lot of work, and the only reason why is I want the rabbit feet. Of course things spawn right as to the area I was looking. We'll get these ones, and then we should be able to just go back. There we are. And we should have some left over as well, which is the point. I also believe that there's a way to get it to not get stuck on the things, and I think that's by creating more water and making it fall down, which I could do. That way it prevents any from getting stuck. Yeah. I could absolutely do that. Okay. We're coming up here. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. So what I would do, I would get signs. Okay. Okay. I like where my thinking. here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go A. Get more water, and B, some signs. Okay. Should be in here. That should be enough. Cool. I wonder if something that could automatically shear things. Thank you. Constantly shooting me. Much appreciated. Shooting somewhere. For now. That leads here. Which leads here. Cool. Got the cactus. move the torches inward and just start putting glass up on this. Boom, boom. Boom. And boom. And what we'll do, take the resource pack off. So I can actually see where I'm placing the glass. That would be awful if I couldn't see where I was placing the glass. This has taken so much sand. Like just this entire build. We'll grab the more glass. Or the rest of the glass. And we won't put any glass on the other side until we get which I should be able to do now, considering everything else is I'm going to put in the walls. It'll be a nice pathway. And the only reason we're doing it is not stuff. Cool. That's done. We're gonna need absolutely more glass, but we had enough to do this side. Options, resource packs. Put both of them back on. Cool. Perfect. What we'll probably start doing is digging this out and stuff. This is exciting. Three more. Ah, the blueberries are almost done. Cut out, the blueberries are done. Amazing. And that will just fall down, so I'm not. Did not mean to do that either. Cool. Taking this stuff back. Smelt this copper. This in here. That. Ow. That in there. Then I need to go to the rest of this. Way. That's away. Actually, we need to grab diorite. That's fine. Back and do that. This up so I can get one of the backpacks. Fixing the one. I can always find sticks. These away here. Those in there. Cool. Now we can go start and dig out floors. Which will be great. Then I'll replace the torches as well. Fun part about this is also trying to get all the mobs down here. That will be the fun part. Is trying to get the mobs I want down here, which I have a plan. I put them in boats. I lead them first. I lead them over to the area. I put them in a boat, and I drop down with the boat, and then I break the boat in the area I want them to be. That to me sounds like the easiest way to do it. So what I'm building is just like, it's farms, like any farm that's small enough. So like I have villagers, I have a villager breeding. I have, due to the mod packs we have, every single crop that's in the game. I have a pack almost. I'm working, I need watermelon and pumpkin, and then I just need sugarcane, and then this entire build has every single crop within the game except for glowberries, to which I'm not gonna go. And just like a little base to have like all the farms just kind of centralized. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a dome on top of where this open hole is. And so it's kind of gonna be like a place, and like it's gonna be a town. And like this is just gonna kind of be this like the center of the town. The entire point of the town is built on top of this underground, just like farm, essentially, with villagers. And so it's also that way I'm not taking up land up here, and I'm taking space down here. That way I can build on top of my land and make it look pretty. Yes, this was the hole. The last time I was streaming. This is that hole. I have recorded moments of me digging this out that I plan on making a compilation so I can post it on YouTube. I also have other recorded bits of me building all the other stuff within this hole. But yes. This has everything. With the time I've spent on it, there is over a day of hours spent on this part of the build. A lot of time and effort. Which is fine. Okay. This chicken's following me, and I think that's the worst part, is I'm trying to do stuff, but I just have a chicken following. Bears are. But no, this entire hole was built in survival. This entire build I've built in survival. No creative, nothing. All survival. So when I say I've worked on this build, I've worked on this build. So. Here. Oop. Now this room's done with the flooring. Berries. And now this is done. We have the sugar cane. And I want to do the sugar cane. I just know it takes a lot of iron. Oh, the chicken died. Fudge. Oh, Bob's still over there. He should be. Bob, you alive? Yes, Bob's still alive. was like, what happened to Bob? I name tagged the zombie so he wouldn't despawn. Or in hopes that he wouldn't despawn. He shouldn't, because he's been named, so. Amazing. This down. There. So that no mobs spawn while we're in the middle of the building. I've had that happen. And it does not feel great. You're in the middle of building and all no, you start getting attacked. Yes. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's so pricey, and of course the price is gonna go up with tariffs, so it's just like, I want it. I do. It's gonna take me a minute. I want it because I love playing Switch games. And my one worry is that they're gonna change up the cartridge, which is probably what's gonna happen, so you can't use Switch 2 games on the Switch 1, which is my main concern. And I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. But I know it's really expensive, and a lot of people are comparing it to the Wii U and, like, the Wii and when that came out. And so, like, my one big concern is, would it be worth the investment? And I hope it would be, because, again, I've played most of the Nintendo consoles and I enjoy Nintendo stuff, so it would be an eventual thing. I probably won't get it during release, although they are prioritizing Switch 1 players to get it, and like membership people, but again, not a huge priority for me at the moment. I also think so, and like Pokemon. I do Pokemon and I do Animal Crossing. Trying to get back into Zelda. I play games related to the franchise to a point to where I want to keep up with it. It's one of the only consoles I do keep up with. Yeah, I have a Wii U. So I played like both Wii and Wii U games because the Wii U does both. I just haven't played anything earlier than the 3DS and 2DS. I believe the Wii's all came out after. I've had a chance to play on the N64, and I think I did. Other than I haven't played really anything that's earlier. Okay, I see probably what's going on there. That fix it. Kinda. That fix it. And now we have that problem. Okay, now that's not a huge deal to me. Okay, fixed it. Cool. there's gonna be another Mario Kart, and I'm really good at Mario Kart. For those who don't know, I was on a competitive team, and I just enjoy playing Mario Kart. Mario Kart, it's a new version of it though. I don't remember. I would have to go back and watch the video of it because they described some games. I just, it's one of those, another argument for it is it's over. The games for Nintendo have become increasingly overpriced. Like almost all games are like $60 excluding tax. And to me, that's a lot. When you're paying monthly subscriptions, when you're paying for gas, when you're paying for food, that's a lot. Except my Pokemon cards. Those are different. Because the Pokemon cards, you kind of make an investment, I suppose. Like the best way to put it. I'm just worried, will it become another Wii U? And that's the other reason why I don't know if I want to spend money on it. Is will end up like the Wii U. And I hope not, and I highly doubt it would with it being today and today's generation. But I still wouldn't doubt that it would happen. And due to that, usually that comes with not many games towards those consoles, and that's another thing I'm worried about. Is yes, you will be able to port from the Nintendo Switch 1, but how many games will be released for this specific console is my question. Because due to that meme, I don't want it to be that way, and I don't want to spend money on something. Because, like, I don't want to miss out, but I don't want to spend money on something unless it has, like, games I'm really interested in, like, more than one. So, like, if they released another Animal Crossing, I would absolutely do it. It's just at that point, I'd also just much rather buy a Steam Deck so that I could play my Steam games on the go rather than that. And that's just my personal opinion. I would get more value out of a Steam Deck than I would a Nintendo Switch 2 if that's what's going to be the case. So it's allocating the purpose of it. Like, if they release another Pokemon game, if they release Animal Crossing, I'd be all in. Because I'm just now slowly catching up after being behind on Pokemon. I still have to play a couple of the games, but I have them. The only one I don't go is the Let's Go series, which I don't know what that exactly is about. I just don't have those yet. Those are the only ones, and, like, I would like both copy of each of, Brilliant Pearl and Diamond. But I've played all games up from X and Y, except from Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. And I have Black too. So, like, I've played majority of the games that I would like to not fall behind again. That was, like, hell catching up, and I'm still catching up. And, like, that's the other thing about it, is, like, what games are going to be released and, like, what's all confirmed and what's not, because they've already had to delay the release of it due to everything going on. So that's another thing that I'm worried about, is with the delayed release, like, do we also get to find out what more of the games, like, that's something I wish Nintendo was more open about, is, like, what games we're doing, but also I don't know if they quite know for sure what's going to come out yet, or whether they're going to release these games slowly. It's a big we'll wait and see kind of game right now. And that's the thing that frustrates me right now about it. Is we've gotten low amounts of information based on the console and, like, what games will be on it. It is driving me personally hugely insane. Ah, there's another water source. That, that, that. Oh no, because then it still creates that as a problem. That's a problem. Still creates a problem right there. And here. Problem there. But what if this? That. That. I think that should solve all the problems. Cool. Now, are there any problems up here? Couldn't be. Ooh, but there is. Okay. I'm gonna fill this back up. Trying to do it, but the way fix. Huh? Okay. Then we solve that as a problem. That. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Slowly. What's that? Huh? This is the main problem is I'm having this. Hmm. I do that. That just makes... Okay. Now there's such... Boom. Birds. See, we're still gonna have this problem. Yeah, that's my other thing is I hope that they do. And they should. As a company, they should know what wasn't good. And that they won't have another situation like that happen. I see that. Ooh, I know a solution. Hold on, we need to get signs. I mean, that's also the thing is that they have the money, so they shouldn't do what happened before. Keyword shouldn't. Yes. Another Animal Crossing. Not like a continuation. Another Animal Crossing. Obviously more Pokemon. What else? Obviously I'm getting Mario Kart, so like that's fine, and they're adding some different things to it. There'll probably be another Zelda. I just hope that there's going to be more Animal Crossing. I don't know, because I don't know how well that franchise is doing for them to be willing to continue it. I hope you are doing well. Currently not doing well myself in the game. That's fine. Okay. Trying to make sure that this works. I would hope for a new release because I like ACNH, but I think there should be like something new. Ooh. That's actually a problem. We can't have that happening there. Realizing. Okay, that works. So. There might not be nothing we can do about this one. We just hope that they don't fall right there. Either here or there. Actually, we might be able to fix that. We have that problem. Which that can be fixed. I can go right there. For that. That. I think I've done my best. I think they will. They will definitely continue Zelda because they've made money off of Zelda for years. So I think that will just be something that will happen. Okay. I definitely foresee there being another Zelda. Ah, that ends up fixing itself. Okay. That's sucks. Fine. I definitely think there will be another Zelda. Cool. Whew. That's finally done. And we're getting a lot more cactus in now with that fix. That one, this one's kind of just a hope and we'll see, because I've done everything I can to try and avoid it. Is what it is. No, but this is as efficient as it can be. Already got a lot of cactus. I don't know where the storage for this place will be. I plan on putting storage. I don't know where. I plan on putting storage within this area. It might end up being that last one, but I also don't want it to be. I want it to be one of the corners. We'll see. There'll be sheep, cows, and chickens back there. So it'll probably end up being a corner. Do I have torches on? Ooh. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig out another. Area for the sugar cane. The sugar cane takes a little more. I think that's a... Not that wide. That I do know. I think we'll just... A couple more blocks. That should be enough. That way we can get a lot of sugar cane. I'll probably do a sugarcane store and also have a thing at spawn. More likely just a sugar store, because I might produce enough to where I won't need it. I will need it for making bookshelves though. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7. Oh, how many this way? $15. 1, 2, 4. 5, 7, 10, 12, 13. Alrighty. So now we just gotta dig up the top part. And probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a drop down as well as I did this last one and only make one area for the hoppers. Because that's easiest is the best way to do it. So I don't have to waste a lot of iron if I can just water. line it. We'll see what happens there. That is the hope. I believe this one's about 4 high and about 4 wide. It's been a minute since I've built the sugarcane one. I will admit, it's been a hot. Cactus took me a little to figure out. Sugarcane I usually know on top of my head. I know it takes just pistons and observers and a little redstone. But that's it. The cactus one takes no redstone. It's amazing. Less redstone to spend. So this one takes some redstone. The cow one, I believe, takes some redstone. The sheep one takes redstone. And probably before I do the sheep one as well, we'll get an iron farm. We'll probably set up the sheep one, but we probably won't use it massively. Because we need a lot of iron for the shears. So an iron farm would be great. So that way we could supply those. And that would be at spawn, and I thought about making it because no one signed up to make it, so I thought about making it. The main thing would be to get villagers to spawn. Because I am about 1,000 blocks away, and I've done like 500. That still took me a hot minute. It took me a couple game Minecraft days, but I can do one more. Okay. Cool. I think what we'll be doing though is we will end stream. I've been live for about 2.5 hours. Almost 3. So we'll find somebody to raid. Let's see. No problem, Marvel. This is somebody we haven't raided in a hot minute. They're playing The Last of Us. We met them through Dead by Daylight. The first message is if you're subscribed. The second one is if you're not. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you all over there. Thank you all for coming.